Hello, dear friends, students. Recently, JEE Men's exam it happened. Some good questions have been asked. This is the one of them. What it was asked is there are n particles with velocity v. All of them have the velocity v. All you have to prove is average of relative velocity between any two particles. Average of relative velocity between any two particles. Is greater than v. You have to prove. So there are n particles with v as magnitude of the velocity, v as magnitude of the velocity. All of their magnitudes are same. N particles with v as magnitude of the velocity. All the n particles which they have the same magnitude, which is v. But of course, their velocities are different. N supposed to be really large. First of all, we consider any two particles. Let v1 and v2 be the velocities of any two particles. Then the relative velocity between them is given by v1 minus v2. So let's consider v1 maybe in any two particles. So let's say v1 is over here and v2 is over there. This is v1 and that is v2. Angle between them, I'll take it as theta. So if this is v1 and that is v2, v12, or I should say relative velocity of 1 with respect to 2 will be given by v1 bar minus v2 bar. So we need to find v1 minus v2. So this is v1 and v2. So I had to add v1 and minus v2. So minus v2, I can draw like this. To the left. And we need the magnitude of v1 minus v2. So that magnitude will be somewhat like this in this particular direction. So all now I should say that the angle between v1 and minus v2 will gonna be -180 minus theta. This angle I'll be dealing it right now, 180 minus theta. So by using the formula for the resultant of the two vectors, magnitude of the resultant of the two vectors, I'll get the magnitude of v12 bar as root of v1 square plus v2 square, means I mean to say magnitude of v1 plus magnitude of v2 plus 2 v1 v2 cos of 180 minus theta. So I'll get v12 magnitude as v square plus 2vv cos of 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta will gonna be minus cos theta. So 2v square minus 2v square cos theta. So which will gonna be v into bracket 2 1 minus cos theta. 1 minus cos theta will gonna be 2 sine square theta by 2. So 4 sine square theta by 2, which is equal to 2 sine theta by 2. This is V12 magnitude. Now I had to find the average of V12. Average of V12 means all the velocities, whatever I'll combine. Again, I said that there is a system of n particles. N is very large. So if I'll go on combining all these particles with a different velocity, it will cover up the entire angle by 360 degrees. So if we need the addition of all of it, then I'll get V12 as 0 to 2 pi, means I'll integrate from 0 to 2 pi, 2 sine of theta by 2 d theta. And of course, I'll have to find the average. So even I'll divide by theta. Again, that I'll integrate from 0 to 2 pi. Means I basically I'll divide by 2 pi. So integral of sine will gonna be cos theta by 2 minus, I'll divide it by half, that is gonna be 4. And I have to integrate from 0 to 2 pi. This will gonna be 2 pi. I mean to say, if I'll integrate theta from 0 to 2 pi, d theta, I mean, from 0 to 2 pi. So let's find this particular value. That is gonna be what? Let's check. -4 stays -4. I substitute cos of 2 pi will gonna be minus cos of pi minus cos of 0 divided by 2 pi. Cos of pi will be -1. Cos of 0 will be -1. Will be somewhere as this. 2v, I forgot 2v. So v is there, of course. 4v. 4v is there. It gets cancelled. This plus number negative sign is not there. Negative gets cancelled. So 4 upon pi is 3.14, means 4 upon 3.14 v. Of course, this answer will gonna be some 1.72 v, which is nicely greater than v. Well, as that proves the result. It was just some Mustang attempt. It's been made to prove something. Whatever has been asked in JEE Mains. Thank you. And thank you very much, my dear friends.